Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much underway now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Hullet. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Davids. And they're back on the ball again. David, in he goes again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Venezia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pirlo with the short one. Now this could be... And the shot! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Batistuta. Stood up well to him there. Can he latch on to this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids. Looking to play him in. Oh, that is a nice touch. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Threads one in. He is through here. Roberto Baggio! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Hullet. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think...
Oh, what has happened here?
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Orsolini. Now that looks a decent ball. Showing good feet. He's got away. Delivers the ball. And here's Rafael Leao. Good ball, good take. Hoisted. Orsolini! Denied by an instinctive save.
Orsolini clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Aimed beyond the defence. Orsolini is onto this. Massaro. And they win it back again. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper, Buffon, the great organiser of defence. Cannavaro. Goes down, but nothing given. That'll be a throw. somewhat off target. Roberto Baggio, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. He's picked his way through. Zanetti does well to get it back. That's a good foray he's making. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Pirlo is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
That's the keeper's ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And he's managed to get free. And this is Nedved. Can he get it through? And Hullet! Dispatched clinically. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hullet. Looking for the rock. Can he finish? It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Milan leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline. So we're off again. Maldini. Rafael Leao making good progress. Rafael Leao proves just a little bit too strong. Big chance, corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Looking for options for movement. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And the finish! Cannavaro clears. Venezia are looking to go forward now. That pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Venezia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Davids. Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Throw in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20, il numero 7.
That's a good ball out wide.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Baggio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nedved, that's going wide left. And he's quick to return it. And he shoots! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cannavaro is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
A probing pass. And the shot! And he stuck it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Venezia drag themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now, can they get him away? Shevchenko picks it up out wide. Now it's Shevchenko.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Thuram has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Not the most accurate pass. Del Piero charging forward, the ball at his feet. Plays a sharp little ball here. Out of play for a goal kick. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Dybala. And that has left him in a heap. Pirlo. Oh, it's Pirlo!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Thuram. Totti.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
5 minutes to add. Always onto this. Shevchenko! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Milan now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly...
And Dybala! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. And here's Pirlo, and he lines up a cross. Oh, he's been caught. He's having a shot! And again. And that's a tidy finish. They have stolen level at the last. Dybala duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that knack.
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Milan conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Nicely spread. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread out to the left. Kvaratskhelia. He has found the way through. Kvaratskhelia. Thuram!
I think that's great defending. He just made...
Chance, surely! De Rossi. Totti. And they can counter here. Schneider. Didn't quite work for him. Maldini. Zambrotta can so cleverly bypass the press. Conceição.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Venezia have got it back and they'll have another go. Spread to the right. Maldini goes back to front. Dybala. Lovely feet. Played in by Zambrotta. Dida claims it. Safe hand. So that was it, the first period of extra time. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Maldini wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Adriano knocks it into space. Adriano. Ah, such a clever touch. Adriano was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, perfectly measured that. Maldini. Chiellini. And it's Tonali. Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Played for Chiellini. And it's played forward. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
You can run onto that. Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Adriano has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And the keeper beats it away. So there you have it, penalties. So after all of that, what can we say?
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
A brief rest, and then it will be time to refocus. So this one to set the tone. No! Denied remarkably! Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Dybala, the next man to walk up to the spot. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Milan looking to keep step. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
this to double their advantage. Of course. And that is a giant step towards the line.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
This to put them 2 up. Oh, you're not going to save that. 2 up.
A great position now, but still work to be done. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
Now there's a penalty.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And that will do it. Milan fall short in the lottery that is the penalty. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. De Rossi with 200 games under his belt now. The standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
That's going across goal. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Romario. Now it's Beckham. Maldini proves too strong, too smart. Del Piero. Nicely weighted ball. Varane makes the interception. And it's Kaká. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard tries to pass it through. And this is Owen. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super find. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Bale, and he's lost his man here. It's Bale! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Bale! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the run. Oh, this is Romario. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Del Piero. He's having a pop! No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham conjures time and space where few can. And this is Romario.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That's a little off target. And this is Del Piero. He's got away. And Del Piero! It's bounced back off the post.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Kaká picks it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bale. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Beckham. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's made its way to him. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pirlo. Great vision. Cafu calmly anticipates. And it's Kaká. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Maldini looking to play him in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Maldini gets a foot in and wins the ball. Not the most accurate pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Hazard, the magician in chief, his feet twinkling. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Just a quick announcement.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So off we go again. So the first half brought no goals. Now he's off and running. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Nemecha is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Beckham. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. And this is Owen. Oh, that's fabulous. Bale gets into a good position. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he was quick to react. Almost an hour gone. De Rossi. He's going to be disappointed with that. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Owen. Bale. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Azar. Maldini. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Beckham. Now it's Romario. Now it's Bale. Looking for the run. Zambrota. Pirlo. Beckham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Manchester United are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
And here's Ronald. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance here to counter. It's a searching pass.
Besiktas clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's been won straight back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckham. Kaká. Oh, he's having a go! magnificent! A finish of true class! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 20.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
This is Roberto Baggio. And that is expertly dealt with.
Number 22.
Davids.
Messi.
Oh, good spread.
Number 15.
Now it's Yamal.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And it's Hullet. Bruno Fernandes going after that. Now it's Pele. And that pass just didn't quite work. And the keeper's given it away.
There will be 1 minute
Keep the
added
ball
time.
and you win the game. It really is that simple. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react. And that has left him in a heap. Mehdi Benatia, a near certain selection, a stalwart at both club and international level.
Well, he has the look of someone that no matter what questions are asked of him by the opposition attacks, he will have all the answers.
And so what are those standout qualities?
Well, I think his size and athleticism means it's very hard to get at him in the air. And while he's not that tenacious or aggressive, he certainly isn't rash. He's very confident, he's very composed on the ball too. So in short, he's a very well-rounded player, I would say. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Cristiano Ronaldo! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Dembele! Lacking in accuracy. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? Maldini is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Del Piero. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tries a shot! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Besiktas have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Owen. And this is Del Piero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gerrard is there, and he can get that clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. And it's Gerrard. Vitinha. That's tidy. And this is Dembele. And he's being shifted off it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Dembele. And here's Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gerrard. Might be danger here. Dembele driving forwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Bale. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he is dashing away. Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he cuts out the supply. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's out for a goal kick.
Besiktas really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Knocks it out wide. Serginho delivered low. And the shot! It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
That pass isn't the best. Dembele! Besiktas are looking to go forward now. And no, that was never going to make it. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Del Piero. Varane gets across to intercept that. It's come to nothing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Short changes him with that pass. Gerrard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. This is Owen. Dembele. That has not gone well. Oh, that's a key interception. No way through. And here's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Besiktas just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Besiktas definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Aims beyond the defence. Takes aim and crosses. Dida claims it, safe hands. That is ended up in no man's land. Del Piero. Varane cuts it out. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Dembele. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Threads one in. Vitinha promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to pass it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Bale. And he's straight offside. Now it's Bale. Great defending, strong and determined. Seedorf providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's decent chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's a goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Dembele.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Maldini cuts out the pass. That is a great pick out. Khan gets it away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf has got himself a free kick. Knocks it into space. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Company. Gerrard. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. Del Piero chasing after it. Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Not the most accurate pass. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quality ball. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's a Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes
Number 8,
afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 17, Gerrard. Number 27,
Oh, it's a nice
Serginho.
idea, but the
Number
execution was
11,
lacking.
Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field, number
Davids.
4,
He's got
Hazard.
away.
Number 33,
And the shot!
Emery.
Oh,
Number
that was a
25,
brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Number 22,
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, there's the clearance. Can he get it through? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's that. Besiktas can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond.
Kaká! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Looking for a runner. He won't be happy with that one. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Again, a brilliant save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
Vitinha, it's a searching pass. Vitinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Ronaldinho. The Rossi does well to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Figo. Besiktas so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And the shot! Goal! Montpellier! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Montpellier have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few...
Great shot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Montpellier are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Kaká. Bale. Besiktas do have a chance to counter here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho makes a dash for it. Can he finish? Oh, he's done it! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kvaratskhelia in with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's picked his way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kaká. Kimmich. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. All perfectly measured that. Hazard. And this is Hazard. Hazard! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Besiktas certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he goes for a shot! Oh, he's been caught, and another try! And that's a sharp finish. And they are right back within touch. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So could they be onto something here? Tries to play it through. Mbappe. Kaka. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Pass is just off target. Maldini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, super chance for a shot! Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Del Piero. Oh, that's been it. So, a temporary halt to the action. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous invite à participer par vos dons au programme caritatif des Stades pour tous. D'avance, merci.
We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Cross into the box. Oh, important interception. He's having a pop. Oh, that's superb. Kaká. And it's Ronaldinho! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Ronaldinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely ball and a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Besiktas have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's through here. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Oh, that's well spotted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's an imaginative pass. Delivers with wit. Oh, well played. Kaka! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Bale. And it's Kaka. And here's Ronaldinho. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Now it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vitinha. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Rijkaard plays it all the way forward. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Ronaldinho. Shot it! Goal! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it?
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
David De Gea. Simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists.
Shot, surely! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Timber. Owen, he's beaten the last man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Play for a throw. Davids. Now Robson. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Not where it came from. Oh, he's found support out wide. Getting up there! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Pull it. Davids. Not a bad start to the game. A chance at either end already. The Rossi does really well to win the ball there. Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Azar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's well spotted. Timber. Now it's Neymar. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's Neymar! And that is wildly off target. So we're still where we started right now. Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Now it's Neymar. He can run onto that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And here's Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Tries to pass it through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Maldini cuts out the pass. He's looking wide. Nicely weighted ball. And they're back on the ball again. Goes for a shot! Goal! Besiktas! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread to the right. He's picked his way through. Delivered. Takes a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Now it's Neymar. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly. Azar! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Robson. Davids. Oh, good spread. Rooney.
There will be
Oh, that's
room at
fabulous.
added time.
This is Van Nistelrooy. And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get it through? The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. How would you review the first half?
Besiktas clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Besiktas sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Bale. Silvestre. Pepe. And Silvestre. Defending here is really tight. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Rooney. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a sharp pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, just skip and Van Nistelrooy! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, it takes the shots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that pass isn't the best. Serginho. Serginho scooting forward. Davids. Oh, this looks sharp. Robson unable to make it happen for all. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's on his own! Oh! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And now he has 2. A case now of complete control. Marquinhos. And it's Davids. Timber. And it's Rooney. Best. That's really well manoeuvred. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And they win it back again. Van Nistelrooy. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Rooney. Best. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to play it through. Timber makes a move down the right. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's going to be disappointed with that. Timber. Best.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is good alertness. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pass somewhat off target. Pull it. Looking for options for movement. Pepe gets the foot in and wins the ball. Timber. Good running, strong and purposeful. That has not gone well. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 1 minute added
Not
time.
too much to add on here, just a minute. Timber. Robson. Robson! And that is that. Besiktas looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Owen
Just a quick
taking in the
announcement,
accolades,
it's
having been named
special
man of the
ordering.
match
Please
and
grab-
deserved. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And it's hit the woodwork and out. He doesn't look too happy with that. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's only too happy to take that back. No, that's been intercepted. Mehdi Benatia, a near certain selection, a stalwart at both club and international level.
Well, he has the look of someone that no matter what cross... Romario!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in, and the through ball. Oh, important interception. Pirlo. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say both.
It's Ronaldinho! Goal! Barcelona!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Benatia, always a very imposing presence at the back.
Besiktas really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No way through there. Now that looks a decent ball. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Nice control. He's got away. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Owen. And he's intervened well there. Pirlo. Rafael Varane. Zambrota. Benatia. Messi. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target. And he passes it long. Ronaldinho has found the net here, of course. Ronaldinho. This is promising. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Besiktas back on level terms. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's a dangerous ball. Now it's Del Piero.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! Superb goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, there's a probing ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there.
Owen clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Stood up well to him there. Bale. And it's Cruyff. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, good-looking ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seats, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
And he shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Ronaldinho certainly looks hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Besiktas are looking to go forward now. And here's Pirlo. And here's Mbappe. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Out of play for a throw. Del Piero. Cruyff. Owen. It's a goal kick. Zambrota. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Pirlo. The most accurate pass. And it's Bale. Neymar. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they've got it again. Ronaldinho. Bale. De Rossi. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's clever. And he's cut it out. In comes the corner. And the shot! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Barcelona get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Bale. Succumbs to the pressure. Conte. Pirlo. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And this is Owen. Aims beyond the defence. Bale! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cafu. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Conte. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And Cruyff! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Besiktas really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Can he finish? Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo, Messi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pirlo, and here's Mbappe. It's run loose here. Cruyff. And here's Romario. Neymar. That's a little off target. Now it's Messi. Cruyff. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cafu. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, played right into his path. That is good strength. And it's Conte. Passing nice and neat. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Maldini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And the number on the board is 3. And that is as far as it goes. Besiktas have won it by sheer force of character as winning team. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box. These weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham. For Olise. Gullit does well to get it back. Now it's Bale. Short changes him with that pass. Kyle Walker. Rodri. Bellingham. And it's Vitinha. Now O'Reilly. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bellingham. Bellingham running with intent. He's being urged to shoot. Delivered low. Bale. Look at the space here. Vitinha! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Bale. Oh, that's a key interception. O'Reilly is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Nicely shaped ball. Delivery from Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out.
Besiktas are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chance, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Now it's Bale. And that pass just didn't quite work. Bellingham. Can he get it through? He's on it. Can he get away? Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Vitinha. Looking to play him in. Oh, super find. Now it's Mbappe. Pings in across. Del Piero! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Mbappe! Oh, no joy this time. Oh, he's been caught and the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Olise looking to pass their way up the pitch. That is a brilliant interception. And now the breakaway. And that's another good win of the ball.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Dembele. Oh, now he can run away with it. Hazard. And it's Hazard. And he welcomes it in. And it's Maldini. Threads one in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Kyle Walker. That's the end of the first 45. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please take this opportunity to
Besiktas
pay a
go
visit
in
to our
at
official
half-time
store, where
with
memorabilia
a game
from
to
today's
chase.
match are now available.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
He's had a shot! And a neat finish! Besiktas back on level terms! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Besiktas are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Olise tries to pass it through. It's a lovely, neat pass. Pass somewhat off target. Olise aims beyond the defence.
Besiktas have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Oh no, this does not look good. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vitinha. Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he finish? Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
O'Reilly looking to add to his goal. Knocks it into space. He's found some space. He is through here. And they're quick to get it back. Quality ball. Del Piero. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hullet. And here's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. He's having a shot! And again, he is at his elastic best. Besiktas have their third corner. And a header! Goal, Besiktas! And the comeback is complete. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Substitution for Besiktas.
Number 22.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 7.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Bale. Coming on the field, number 26. Targets.
That is a little
Number
undercooked.
6.
He's gone for goal! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? He's got himself an absolute peach. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So, and he shoots! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Great vision. Now that's well seen too. And it's Vitinha. Davids. Cruyff. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. That has not gone well. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Thuram. And he was quick to react. Cherki, a lot of space ahead of him. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is terrific effort. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution from Besiktas.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Coming on to replace him is number 18, Neymar.
And Cruyff! And now a sudden chance to counter. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And he's worked it through. Pinches it off him. Cherki. 4 added minutes on the board. He's found a way through. Mbappe. He's found some space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Ferdinand. Not the most accurate pass. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacked So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Besiktas against Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The pass has gone astray. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Manchester United given another corner. Manchester United have their 3rd corner. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Caicedo. And here's Cruyff, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has not gone well. That has been cut short. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pele. Thiago. And it's Caicedo. And here's Suarez. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their 4th corner of the game. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thiago. That is lovely. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yaya Toure is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Luis Suarez. Azar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Cruyff. The Rossi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Thiago. He has a look up. Azar. Very much a man of this moment. No, again there's no way through. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Hullet. Now it's Del Piero. And it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Pele. Yaya Toure. Great vision. And now the breakaway. Cruyff stood his ground strongly. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Decent chance!
Besiktas truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Benatia. And Caicedo. Thiago. And here's Cruyff. Oh, there's a probing ball. And Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Bale.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Thiago wins the duel this time. Makaleli. And it's Luis Suarez. Thiago receives it in a wide position.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through. And the pass is intercepted. Cannavaro. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Besiktas finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Besiktas can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he was quick to react. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And this is Luis Suarez. And he is deftly away. And he shoots! And there's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Cruyff really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this...
Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Thiago. Oh, they could break here. Maldini. Thiago. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Big chance! No, it's wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening.